It is not a nice day today. Yesterday, it was one of the hottest days this year. In fact, the hottest day this year. And now, it's just been a horrible, hazy, cloudy day all day today. It's not been nice. It's not been nice at all. Anyway, welcome to, well, as we enter the new town here in Edinburgh. Just thought we'd take a little wander today. It is a miserable day. It's not warm either. It was supposed to be warm today. It's not. It's not warm. The weather was just stunning yesterday here in town. And now it's no. Morning, Tony. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, James. Morning, Claire. Morning, Finlay. Morning, Paul. Morning, travelling Liz from Texas. It's nice to see you all. I'm sorry it's not a sunny day today. It was just stunning yesterday. Stunning yesterday, and today it's just, it's supposed to be warm, it's supposed to be nice, and it's not. That's a bus, by the way. Can you say hi to Amy B? Hi, Amy B. How are you? So, we're in the new town today. We always, whenever I do lives, I always seem to end up in the old town, so I'm going to try to avoid that. But we can just have a little wander. Prince Street Gardens if you want. Good morning, Stephanie. Is it still morning? Yeah, I think it's still morning. Yeah, it's only 10 to 12. It's only 11:50 here right now. So let's have a little walk. We went to Princess Street? Why not? Why not? So thank you for all the nice messages about me being in hospital last week. I'm fine. Probably have to go in again later this year, but I'm fine. Well, just life, just life. Well, evening over here in Australia. Yeah, but you'll also have the sun, won't you? Although, I know it's like your winter time, but you'll still have the sun. There's all the work that's going on with the old Jenner's building right now. It's 6 a.m. there in Texas. I get up at that time as well, but then again, I've got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. I've got no choice but to get up at that time. Yeah, there's the old Jenner's building. You can see they're doing a lot of work on it. It's becoming a hotel/mall kind of thing. A wee bit cool here this morning in Glasgow, yeah. Wasn't it lovely yesterday? And now the weather's gone. I've not been through to Glasgow for ages. I need to get back through to Glasgow. Last time I was there, well, it didn't really count. We were there to take my daughter to Disney on Ice. Doesn't really count. In the Netherlands, it's 26 degrees. Stop showing off. But yeah, they're doing a lot of work on it. They stopped for a while. There was an accident a while ago, so they stopped work on it for a while. But it looks like they're fair getting it underway again now. Lots of this. Obviously, there's lots of scaffolding there. Lots of scaffolding on the old Top Shop building as well. All these buildings are becoming hotels, which a lot of people aren't really very happy with, but to tell you the truth, I really don't mind, because what else could they be, truthfully? Today is my birthday. I thought I would sleep, but I guess not. Well, happy birthday. Everyone say happy birthday to Travelling Liz. There's the old Scott Monument there, with Sir Walter right there. The old Gothic rocket, look at that, stunning. Now, a while ago, a year and a bit ago, maybe almost 2 years ago, I made a very short video on my Instagram and on my TikToks and things. But an old picture I saw of people coming out from underground here, steps that go underground, for old air raid shelters during the war. And I was asking if people knew if they were still there. Apparently they are. They're underneath there, just all covered over. But on the other side of Prince Street Gardens, you can still see examples of the old air raid shelters. So we'll maybe go along and we'll show you that as well. Yeah, I mean, what else could it be apart from a big hotel, really? When I was a kid, coming into central Edinburgh was a big thing. Me and my mum, I remember coming in on the bus, coming into central Edinburgh, and then she would take us up to the top of Jenner's, I almost dropped my phone. Take us up to the top of Jenner's, to the cafe, and I'd get a cake and a juice. That was a big thing when I was a kid. Simpler times. Simpler times. Okay, let's go in the gardens. Gardens is lovely. So yeah, apparently under here somewhere, round about where I'm about to walk on, here, there is old air raid shelters underneath my feet. Hi Tony, how are you? Hope you're feeling better and family are well. Thanks Brian, I'm doing okay. Just wish the sun was out, that's all. That'd be nice. It was stunning yesterday, and I thought since obviously last week and then getting back to work, I just hadn't had a chance to go out and film, so I thought I'll go live. Hello from Granton. Hello. Just down the road. You're over there somewhere. I keep going that way. I'll get to you. Yeah, so I didn't have a chance to go out and film this week, so I thought I'll do a live, and if it was like yesterday, it'd be lovely and sunny and blue skies. And there is no blue skies. Grey all the way. Grey all the way here. Hello. Seagulls enjoying himself. Tunes coming from over there as well. Why not? Anyway, so air raid shelters under here. And the other side of Prince Street Gardens, they got turned into, well, little kiosks and things. They're still there. Examples of what is underground here. So we'll go along. Hope to come to Edinburgh one day. I hope you do as well, Brian. It's lovely. You should definitely come experience it for yourself. Far better than me just showing videos to come and do it for yourself. It's been nice recently. I think it's probably because it's holiday season right now. I've been getting a lot of lovely messages from people who are either here or they've been here and they've said that all the videos and everything really helped them properly enjoy their holiday more than you would if you just came to a place. You know what you're looking at and experiencing and know what you're looking for. Look at that, I can't even see my castle. That's how hazy it is. I can't even see my castle. That's just depressing. National Galleries there. I need to go in the National Galleries one day. I've never really explored it. I think I'd enjoy it. Missed that message there. What was it? I love these videos of you because I always feel like I'm there. I'm glad. Now we are creeping towards Fringe time, towards festival time. They normally set up something here. There's normally a beer garden or something here during Fringe. Some performance spaces as well for buskers and things. So this will get very, very busy in the next 6 to 8 weeks. This will be properly busy here. Town's definitely starting to get busier. I had an ice cream at the cafe you're passing right now. That one there, that little one. Morning. Thank you. Thank you, Gore, bringing us to wonderful Edinburgh. You're welcome. I see the sun dimming is in full effect. Yes. Yeah, it was too bright for us yesterday, so we've dimmed it down a little bit. We weren't used to it. You have to remember, all us Scottish people, we're a natural pale blue colour. That's just what we are. We can't help it. It's just natural. It takes us a week of sunbathing to go like a normal white colour that the rest of the world starts out at, or at least some parts of the world start out at. So yeah. Very few original buildings left on Princess Street, unfortunately. Some beautiful buildings. Here's one of my favourites with the tartan curtains on the outside. That's a lovely building there as well. See these buildings here as well. I've spoken about this before. This one here, apparently. See that sort of bridgey bit there at the top. that, but you can see it more over here. At one point, they were going to demolish every building on Prince Street and make it a double-layered high street. Thankfully, they didn't do it. You can really see it here with these buildings right across from me. The grey building right there that looks horrible. But you can see how it was going to work. I think they were going to cross the road with it. I'm not sure. I've lived all over UK, and Edinburgh is the nicest place I've lived. The people are phenomenal. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so this building right here, this ugly one right here, this is what they were going to do all the way along, like the whole way along Princes Street. Why they were going to do it was because they were going to make a double-layered high street. So you'd have your shops in the bottom layer. There is steps there that were going to be open in public that goes upstairs. And then that there would have been a second layer of high street shops. You can see, let me see if I can zoom in, you can see they've got front doors there. They didn't end up doing that, thankfully. Can you imagine buildings like that all the way along Princes Street? It would have been horrible. Thankfully they didn't do it, but yeah. Craving a black sheep coffee. Lol, I'm imagining an Edinburgh filled with Smurfs. Filled with Smurfs. Alright, pale blue. But I'm not sure what they were going to do with this when it got to like bits like this. They may have kept it going. I'm just thinking about buses, you know what I mean? I don't think it would really work very well for buses. Looking at that building right there as well, that looks, you know, the top half of it, once you get above this bit, I mean, it's an old building, it's an original building. Same here, when you look at that, once you get a little bit above this extended shop cafe bit, that's looks decent age. And then you got that, which is I think it's a 60s, 50s or 60s. I don't think it's as late as the 70s. Look at that up there. How did someone manage to do that there? How did they manage that? Anyway, let's continue on, shall we? Ugh. There's my friend Davy the Piper. Always nice to see Davy out and about just before we go down to Princes Street Gardens here. He's busy, so I won't go and interrupt him. But there's Davy. There's my pal. If you're ever in Edinburgh and you see Davy, please go up, say hi. Say Tony says hi. Anyway, it looks like he's finishing up. Let's go into the gardens. So they should be working on the clock now, the flower clock. Should be well and truly on its way now. Oh, looks like it's finished. What time are we at, actually? I can't tell the time from here. Oh, it says it's says it's coming up for 12 o'clock. If we hang about for 2-3 minutes. Have we missed it? Have we missed it? I think we maybe missed it. Can someone tell me the exact time, if that's okay? Are we after 12 o'clock? $11:57 by my clock. Okay, let's hang on for 3 minutes then. And then we might see the cuckoo, if no one minds that. We'll hang on. What's it say? Let's see. National Institute of Blind People. Royal National Institute of Blind People. That must be a sponsor for the clock this year. At 12:57, 11:57. Okay. So yeah, we're probably 3 minutes away from the old cuckoo coming out there. So let's hang out. We stand still here for a bit. I might gather a crowd. See, when I was young, this was a big thing. There would be big crowds gather here to watch the clock change and then the cuckoo come out. People don't really do it anymore. It's a shame. But yeah, this was a highlight of a trip to Edinburgh. Come and see the cuckoo. Oh, I saw that. I saw that move. Did you see that hand move there? I saw that hand move. This is the equivalent of watching paint dry, isn't it? Waiting for a clock to go off. Are you excited? You probably got like maybe a minute and a half to go make a cup of tea if you want. I'll stay here. I'll tell you if anything happens. In the meantime, since we're standing waiting, if anyone's got any questions, please feel free, let me know. Because I don't know what to talk about when I'm standing looking at a clock. I keep telling the radio station, my grandchildren love to come from Aviemore and visit the big clock in the museum. Yeah, that is a big clock. Don't let them look too closely at it. If you actually look at some of the models and everything on there, it's it's maybe not too child friendly. But if you're just looking at all the moving pieces and being in awe, then yeah, it's fun. Flowers look lovely. Yeah, they do. 11:59. Okay. See, I was telling the time by seeing your message come there.
Yeah, so it is Braille. I was like, oh, 来了. Oh. Yes, it's nice. Oh, it's 12 出来啦. It's 12 exactly.
Did anyone count? Did it do 12? I never noticed. But there we go. There we go. That was good timing, wasn't it? That wasn't bad. So here we are. Here's the examples of what we're saying. The old air raid shelters. This is apparently them. So, see, I don't know if here... Someone said these were the air raid shelters, and the same as they've got on the other side underneath the ground, but they might be right. Maybe the ground was higher up at one point during the war. I don't know. I just don't know. But apparently these are the old air raid shelters. I don't think they really get opened up as cafes now. Sitting empty right now anyway. But yeah, that roof doesn't look like it'd be very much protection there for an air raid. But hey, that's why I think if it was air raid shelters that there would be ground above it as well, you know. But apparently that was it. I think some of the shops had them as well because they've all got cellars and things. They all go underneath. The Cool Coup. I never saw this for over 40 years. Thanks for that. You're very welcome. It's the simple things in life sometimes, isn't it? Look at this. Can't even make out my castle. That's just depressing, isn't it? You can see just that the rostra, the seating, is well and truly on its way for the Scottish military tattoo and concerts in the castle as well. But I tell you, we have been there doing a gig, not doing a gig, but seeing a gig when it's been like this. And you know, you're higher up, stick it up there, you kind of have trouble seeing the stage sometimes because this stuff can get really thick. Excuse me. Here in Edinburgh, like I've seen it where I wouldn't be able to see the people sitting at that park bench over there. Looks lovely and also eerie. Yeah, we're good at that. Misty fog is lovely. 2 years ago I was in Edinburgh. I really love the city. I'm glad. Me too. Me too. You know, these old... Look at that thistle there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the size of that. I love that they've just let that grow, actually. You never see them getting that big. Yeah, that's bigger than me. Taller than me there. There we go. I'm sorry, that shouldn't have got excited about a thistle, but I did. I did. What's that last comment? It's always the simple things in life. Exceptions create disappointment. Expectations create disappointment. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. Glad to see you're out of the hospital and upright. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good to see you, my friend. The origins of the rock. Will we have some education for us? Because this year, believe it or not, there's a lot of stuff going on in town, because this year we are celebrating 900 years of Edinburgh. Not bad, eh? 900 years. Volcanic ice. 350 million years ago, Castle Rock was erupting. I think we're safe. Ice Age, all volcanoes uncovered by the tremendous force of ice sculpting the volcano's solid core dramatically against the landscape. Its stark shape was further emphasised by the hollow gouge around it. That'd be this year. The cracks of the castle formed natural defences. 1880, the Crown Estate, as owners of the castle and South Gardens, agreed with Princess Street Properties a long-term low-rent lease to make the area available for public use. In 1876, the lease was transferred to the city. The result combines the forces of nature and the work of man's hand in a beautiful garden within a unique setting. Call me biased, local, but Edinburgh is beautiful in all weathers. You're not wrong, Paul. 900 years, I had no idea Edinburgh was that old. Yeah, 900 years we're celebrating this year. I'm still waiting for my invite, to be completely honest. I'm a bit disappointed. See these bins here, I don't think they use them anymore, but they go underground. I don't know if any other locals ever noticed this, but these go down deep. I think they're boarded up now, possibly because it was too difficult to empty them. It's all boarded up. Yeah, it is. But that's like a massive bin, massive hole in the ground. It's always disappointing. You know, if you had one day in Edinburgh, you're a tourist and you had one day in Edinburgh and that's what you saw. But then again, it's still, you're right, it is quite eerie and cool, isn't it? The Ross Bandstand here. I did a video, before the pandemic, because this was all going to get completely rebuilt. We're still waiting. Oh, looks like there's something on today, a dance show or something, kids dance show on the stage. That's cool, seats are out. That'll be fun. Hi from Germany. I love Scotland. Thank you very much. We love you. One o'clock gun in a little while. And do they do it on a Saturday? They definitely don't do it on a Sunday. I only found that out a little while ago. I thought the 1 o'clock gun was every day, but apparently they don't do it on a Sunday. It would make amazing photos. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, it is a stunning view. I've got no plan today. I don't know if you've noticed. You probably have guessed. I've got no plans. But if anyone wants me to show them anything particular, please let me know. Did you know that Edinburgh Castle was once known as the Maiden's Castle, where young Virginia Maiden's daughter went to live where no man was allowed to enter? Never heard that before. Never heard that before. Yeah, so let me know if you want me to go anywhere in particular. I'm just a-wandering. Oh, I love to go a-wandering around the mountainside. Thank you very much, Matthew. Have a good day yourself. Void check over here as well, which I've showed you many, many times. Now, I don't know if you remember, this is an old video, but the stream that used to run through here which then got clogged up to fill the area with water to become the Norloch, and then drained again. Still runs underneath the ground now. 1 o'clock gun doesn't fire on Sunday, Good Friday, or Christmas Day, according to Google. Thank you very much. Hi Tony, good to hear you. I for one missed you when you were stuck in hospital. Thank you, Richard, that was kind of you. Unfortunately, I will probably need to go in later on in the year again. One of those things, unfortunately. But yes, the river still flows underneath the ground. There's a wee drain. There's one wee drain. You know what I love when I see bits like this, because obviously no one's done work on Castle Rock properly for a while. It's when you zoom in and you see old brickwork like that on the rock halfway up. And if I zoom out again, keep your eye on that, you can see like it's halfway up Castle Rock. So at some point, some poor brickie and his mate has had a huge ladder and climbed up and built that. I'm going to guess it was to stop rock fall, maybe? You think? Probably. But yeah, I do love that. See, it's these little bits. There's these little bits that excite me, that no one really cares about. Just me. Just me. There's Wojciech. Oh, that looks like an orienteering kind of thing, doesn't it? Anyone remember orienteering? I think there must be some sort of orienteering around the city today. That'd be fun. I actually caught alive, but have to be at work in a bit. Love these walks. I'm glad you joined us for a little bit, Polly. Here is the cover for the drain. Looks like the fountain is back on. The Ross fountain is back on. It's been switched off for a while. Properly switched off for a while. It's always lovely when the fountain is switched on. Hello, internationalist. Where's the cover of the drain? It's over here somewhere. I think that's it right in front of me. And there's another orienteering flag over there. Oh, and there's two more there and there. Maybe it is. I think it's orienteering. That's what those flags look like, isn't it? I kind of want to go over and... Yeah, there's someone doing... Yes, it is. They just clicked. There we go. See, there's people clicking their orienteering flags. Yeah, this is it. This is it right here. Oh, what's that? Is that just a rock? Have I never noticed that before? Is that a rock or a... No, that's a stump. That's a stump. Sorry, got completely distracted. Here it is. Underneath here is the old river that ran straight through here and then got clogged up so that this could all fill up with water. We have a look at the Ross fountain, looking all beautiful and lit up. There we go. This was switched off for years, like decades. I'm glad they got it working again. Looks like it's had a wee coat of paint, looking nice. I came second in our school orienteering in the Braid Hills in 1978. I was 2, so I wasn't doing anything then. Might not even been 2, depends what time of year it was. There we go, there's a shot. Love that. There's a shot that everyone likes to get standing in front of, and you can see why with the fountain and the castle right there. Why would you not want a shot like that? Right, so normally by this point I would head towards the Grass Market, but We've been in the grass market loads. Let's go up to Charlotte Square, shall we? These are all very quiet today. I'm used to lots of comments and things. Need to fix this ground here. Look at that, bumpy. So we'll head out to Princes Street, possibly go to Charlotte Square. We'll definitely head to George Street. Just for those of you who may be in Edinburgh in July, if you're looking for something to do, July 12th at the Scottish Storytelling Centre, I am hosting my second ever Scottish Memories Live. Very excited about it, very nervous about it. It's really been a slow burner with tickets and I need it to sell. I've got to pay for the venue and I've got to pay the acts as well, the guests as well. If you're in the area, I am hosting. It'll be me on stage with two incredible guests, Mr. Ross King and Jay Crawford. And for those of you that don't know who either of those people are, Jay Crawford is kind of the heart and soul of Scottish radio broadcasting. He has worked with everyone, internationally famous, just every one of them. He's the man that got Elton John to play the Edinburgh Playhouse to stop it from being knocked down. Like, we're talking that level of friends. And Ross King, not Ross Kemp. Ross King is he lives in LA. He's an Emmy winner, 4-time Emmy winner over there, but he's Scottish. And he's coming over from LA, and while he's here, he's going to join me. So if you are in town, it would really mean a lot if you buy a ticket and come along. 12th of July. Tickets available at scottishstorytellingcentre.com. You know what I want? I want my face on a tram. I really want my face on a tram. For those of you who know, I am also a presenter on Edge 2 radio station. Our station is actually over in Charlotte Square. I'm on there tonight, actually. New time from 8 till midnight. 8 p.m. till midnight. You can listen to me on Edge 2. But yeah, I've told them we need to get a bus. We need to sponsor a bus or sponsor a tram, because I want my face on a tram. We've got Ben and Jerry's here now. There's normally a market here with a lot of cool stuff. Obviously not on today. So this is us heading up. We're properly in the new town now, heading up towards George Street. I say new town, 1700s. You know, it's new to us. Oh, is that a ghost sign? I can see a ghost sign. But not allowed to take them down. They're not allowed to. There was a shop on Coburn Street that had an old ghost sign when new owners took over, and they ripped it down, and they got in a lot of trouble for it. Luncheons. I think that says teas and luncheons. There'll probably be one more. Sorry, I'm not looking at it. Up here. Teas, luncheons, and unfortunately that one looks like it's gone. If I trip, I can make out an S at the end there. It possibly says teas again. Teas, luncheons, teas. Yeah, I think so. Love these old ghost signs. So Rose Street right here, crossing Rose Street, crosses over us there. Anyone got any questions or anything you particularly want to see in this part of town while I'm walking, please let me know. Love to hear from you. I thought TGI Fridays had closed down. I thought they were all They all went into sort of administration. Or maybe it's just people working on it. It doesn't look like it's open. Amber Rose, got a nice big beer garden there, always good. Badger & Co, nice wee beer garden as well. Not quite the day for it today. Yesterday definitely, maybe not so much today. I've got a nice gimbal as well. I need to find it. When we moved house, it's in a box somewhere. And this would be a whole lot smoother. I know you would appreciate that. Thomas Chalmers, born 1780, died 1847. Oh, I've missed some comments here. Let me go back. My birthday on the 12th. Good luck. Hope it goes well. Thank you very much. South Edinburgh is your weak spot. There is so much to see and do. Great routes for your next live. Yeah. I just never get the chance to go down there. It's not that I don't want to. Just my life tends to not lend itself to getting down there. That's all. New compound to the old town. Okay, Bruni, how's things? I'm good, thanks. Are you anywhere near Hard Rock Cafe? Cheers from Australia. Yeah, it's down that way. We'll take a walk. I think I went to second Odd Jock's question. What thing about Edinburgh has disappeared that you miss? That's too big a list. That is too big a list. Anyway, along there, Charlotte Square, where the First Minister stays and where Edge Radio is based. Is that looks like a Stewart Brewing thing there. Yeah, well, maybe not. Just similar design. I have to say, I loved Stewart Brewing when they invited me out. That was a lot of fun. Hi Tony, I'm at work just having lunch and saw you doing a live. Hope you're feeling better. Look after yourself. Thank you very much. Thinking of heading to Portobello. Yeah, Portobello's nice and easy for me to get to. So I'll need to do another one there. I haven't done one for a while. I was wanting to do, you know what I haven't done for ages? I haven't done my then and now. You know, the old pictures. And I found a lot of Portobello. I thought that'd be cool doing one of my old then and now videos of Portobello. If you think that'd be good, let me know and I will quite happily do that. Good morning, great to see you alive. Early morning in North Carolina. What's your favourite street to stroll? I don't have a favourite. I love to stroll everywhere. I know that sounds lame. Sorry. Are you a green or maroon? I'm neither, Paul. Neither. I'm a rugby guy. Not that I don't like football. I just got it shoved down my throat so much when I was a kid that I just went to rugby. My dad was such a huge football supporter that's all that was ever on TV, ever, in the house. And I just, you know, I mean, one of these things that you rebel against it, sort of thing. So, rugby. Yeah, too big a list. I miss John Menzies' shop. Yeah! Oh, John Menzies. There's memories. They bring back my dad memories again there. I remember my dad taking me there when I was a kid a lot. Ant thing out of the corner for a change. Don't know what that means. Give us a shout out, Bruni, Sarah and John. Hello Sarah and John, how are you both? My daughter would love it if you can turn the camera and wave at her and say Amy. Hi Amy, how are you? Hope you're well. I think that was just to prove that I'm actually here. Goldbergs, hello and greetings from Hamburg. Hello, I feel your pain. I'm the same with Star Trek. Did you get Star Trek shoved down your throat when you were a kid? What do you think of Dean Village? Dean Village is lovely. However, it is beautiful, it is picturesque, it is ruined by the amount of people that just go down and take pictures now. You know what I mean? I remember I did a video in Dean Village 6-7 years ago, and it was way quieter. You could just go down, explore it. It was beautiful. Now it is just people with trying to get that Instagram shot and Photoshop, and I know I haven't helped that. I've added to that, but the thing is as well, it just looks pretty. I mean, it's not like a shopping area or anything like that. It's where people live, and I feel sorry for them that they've moved to this beautiful picturesque space, and now it just is overrun by people taking those beautiful picturesque pictures, and I've got to take some of the blame for that. But it is beautiful. I think it's just got too many people taking pictures now. I went on a rant there. Magic Bruni, hope you and your family as well. I miss the old St James Centre. My sister worked at the Thistle Hotel for years there. Sadly, she's no longer with us. Always full of so many memories. The Thistle Hotel used to have a Scottish show there, where tourists would go. They started it essentially to keep tourists in the hotel instead of going out and spending their money, and then launch a thing of doing Scottish shows, which I did for about a year. About 11 years ago, I hosted a show called The Spirit of Scotland. It's still going now. That's how I met Davy the Piper. It's still going. It's just not got me as the host anymore. I lasted a year and then they replaced me. And before you say any comedy comments of you were just rubbish, they didn't replace me because I was rubbish. They replaced me because no one knew who I was. And I don't mean that in a sort of famous sort of way. Well, I do, but not in a sort of way. In that realm of Scottish hosts, it was because all these bus companies, all these big bus companies that, they pick you up and then they drive you around the country and they organise things to do. It was mostly that sort of thing. And none of the owners of the bus companies or guides knew who I was. And they were like, oh, he's great, but can we not get this face? Because we know him and we know his history. And so a year. However, it was great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. Standing in the middle of the road here. Love your channel. I'm heading to Edinburgh from Linlithgow shortly. Travel safe. I remember the old Goldbergs, only just, I think, I remember they had a parrot on the floor, if I remember correctly. I don't remember Goldbergs. Is it possible to walk along the stream from Dean Village all the way to Leith? Yes, it is, roughly. You might have to do a couple of wee round bits, but for the most part, yes, you can walk it. Losing signal, little Tony. Need to get you some rollerblades. Bus. So someone was asking about Hard Rock. It's just down here as we head our way towards St Andrew's Square. Weatherspoons. Oops, tripped up there. Tripped up. None of you saw that. Hopefully the signal will come back, Paul. How long have we been going? We've been going for 43 minutes. Jeez. Oh. 12:26. I'm probably going to have to finish it fairly soon because I've got to head in and start to get organised for the show tonight and everything. I know it's early, but the bosses don't work at that time of night and you need to plan, you know what I mean? You need to plan these radio shows. There's assembly rooms, they'll be getting ready for the Fringe. Hard Rock Cafe next to the Dome. Yep, yeah, it's just down here a little bit. Always a good Fringe spot right there. Did anyone in Edinburgh? There used to be a nightclub under there. And I can't remember the name of it and it's really annoying me. was the name of it? It wasn't West Side Rodeo, I can tell you that. But I cannot remember the name of it. You know, Prince Street used to be the street for shopping, you know what I mean? That's where all the big shops were, but it's not now. George Street is a far better street to come shopping on. Yes, there's a lot of the shops are expensive, but it's far nicer. Prince Street is becoming probably what it should be, really. Hotels, restaurants, things like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sitting there looking at the gardens, looking at the castle. I don't have a massive problem with that. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Coughing right in all your ears. I apologise. You know, have you noticed that I am actually walking in the middle of the road? Anyone notice that? Elio's down there. If you're ever in the area, my good friends Bleecker, who have appeared in videos, have been in them for a while, but they have appeared in a couple of videos. They play in there quite a lot. Opal Lounge, that was it. Calvin, thank you for that. I could not for the life of me remember it. How did I forget that? So who's wanting there's a battle for you. Black Sheep Coffee and Starbucks right beside each other. Dun, 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 dun. The building with the green roof is the Royal Society of Edinburgh. This one right here, with the big writing on it saying Royal Society of Edinburgh. It's a beautiful building. You see some of the green is leaking down onto the brickwork there as well. Must be copper, yeah? Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what happens to copper, doesn't it? I remember, how long ago was it? 12 years, must be 12 or 13 years. Me and my wife went to New York, and we obviously, you know, we had to go out to see the Statue of Liberty, and I remember the brickwork underneath the Statue of Liberty, the stonework, sorry, I should say. Oh, almost dropped my phone. The stonework right underneath it, directly underneath it, had that sort of seeping down of green. Now I have tea and cookies. Makes me feel like being in Scotland. Pilot Beer Pub on Hanover Street is fab. About to say that must be copper, yeah. So there's a shot. Who can remember Train Spotting with Renton? Bus, why is it? There's always a bus when I'm trying to film. When Renton and Spud came running up here after thieving in John Menzies, like we were talking about earlier as well. Can't cross the roads, cars. I think we'll finish once we get to St Andrew Square. That'll have been a nice big roundabout walk. I can't remember who it was. I didn't catch your name saying I need to get to the south side of Edinburgh. You're absolutely right. I do need to get there. There's Hard Rock for whoever it was asking. It's quite a small Hard Rock compared to a lot of that. Well, I say that. The one in London's tiny. Have you ever been to the one in London? The original Hard Rock? It's really small. And they've not really changed the memorabilia in there. I don't know how often they change the memorabilia. I've never seen them change it in there. However, friends of Hard Rock, they invited me out in the summer to do some of my shorts there, talking about their historic memorabilia. So it was very nice of them. Very happy to do that. They were lovely. I think we'll call it there, don't you? Unless anyone wants me to show anything particular just before we go. Thank you for joining me today on a nice chilled walk around just a little bit of the new town, Prince Street Gardens, new town and things. As always, thank you for thank you for subscribing and watching and generally just being awesome. Again, if you are in town on the 12th of July, please think about coming to Scottish Memories. I would love to see you. It would really mean a lot to me if we could sell the tickets for that. It's kind of my passion project, that one, and it means a lot to me. So I'm hoping it'll sell well. So yeah, get yourself along to Scottish Memories on the 12th of July, or tune in tonight listen to me on the radio, edgeradio.co.uk, 8 p.m. till midnight. For those in Australia, that'll be, you know, the opposite, 8 a.m. till 12 noon. It's a breakfast show to you. It's a breakfast show to you. But yeah, till next time. Bye, humans.